It's gonna be over with. Yeah. So and then that shit go out. Then we bounce back in 2021. Now it's 2021. We ain't talked again because yeah, it's 2020. It's 2021 now. It's like you could have inspired me to get my men's back. It's the ones that I like. It's hard. No. It's staying down. It's holding it in the road. Because I'm in it for the long haul. Facts. Come here. You know I'm finna go live with it. Okay. And you sitting here with the babies. You in for real. Always. First of all, I always win. You tripping. Every day I wake up, I win. You tripping. Come on now. Yes. You want to play football? You want to play football? Be careful. Don't touch that heater, all right? Yes. Ho! This is it's the cutest thing ever. Like, I don't want it. I want it to happen. I want a little boy to call me dad. No, you don't, though. That's the crazy part. No, you don't. No, you don't at all. Oh my God. Like, what happens next? You got to do something. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? We live again. It's day motherfucking 12.
Knew that I was special since way back on Park Place. I've been living life, I had to elevate my taste. I've been living life, I'm out here moving place to place. Just to get to where I'm at, I had some stuff I had to face. Yeah.
Consistency. We on consistent timing, and we'll see where we at in 3 years. How y'all doing? I'm talking to my sister. Look, I got my sister on the phone today, so y'all look, boom, say what's going on. Hey. I'll be here in 3 years too, y'all. Hey, come on now. So, and it's easy to set up, bro. When you're ready to set up, just let me know. I got you. I ain't gonna lie, we need to. That podcast has been whispered. It's simple. But you leaving? Bye, KJ. See you later. Do you want to say hey? No? Okay. See you later. But yeah. Anyway, I wish I would have started on the story. So I'm basically telling her the story of how I met my wife, how I met your mother. That's a show, ain't it? How I met my wife. But yeah, so we get back together, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, you messing with a real one because what the hell happened to your face? You messing with a real one because at this time I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Turn to the left. Turn to the left. Oh, you always had that. Okay, you good. No, yeah. I didn't. You didn't? I messed up my makeup because it was that looked like water. A scar. That was water. Oh, that looked like a scar. Okay. That is makeup and it's water. Well, I feel like you had a scar like that somewhere. Don't matter. I do have a scar. I have a scar under my eye, but no, that's just all day makeup. I'm in the dark now, so she's kind of. Anyways, my man is not here yet, so I can look crazy in public. Thank you. You don't know. Worried about exactly. He don't know. He won't know. Could have been the mother. Could have been the motherfucker you just said help me with. I didn't. Okay. Okay. How y'all doing? Yeah, we going. Yeah, where were we in the story? I was fucked up. Motherfucker came. I was an hour away. I was back in Alabama, as a matter of fact. I was in Lynette. Motherfucker hit me with that phone call. I got that phone call. And that, mind you. See, the thing is, that phone call I don't have yet. I don't know what that is. I ain't got that one before. You ain't got the phone? Well, I'm finna explain to you what the phone call was. I'm in my waiting season for that phone call. But the phone call, that's the thing. See, as the man, getting the phone call is a whole nother level from receiving the phone call as the woman. Yeah. Especially when you're in a space of really waiting for that phone call. Exactly. Especially when you're in a space of I'm going through it and I ain't really thinking about nobody. And then this person that, you know what I'm saying, that I got mad love for hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that phone call. There's a guy that I want that phone call from right now. Well, it'd be funny if you get it. It'll be funny if you get that phone call. That would be funny. It's coming. Because it's gonna be because it's gonna be my fault. It's like an undercurrent. I see it. It's gonna be my fault. The prophet has spoken again. God damn it. I'm so elated. I can't wait. I'll let you know when I text you saying bag secured. Just know I got my man. Thank you. Listen. Like I told you, stop being focused on the man and focus on being a good Ellie. Hey, you talking about Eliante Diamonds? Hey, you talking about? It's okay. All right. But yeah, and then the rest of it is just history. The rest of it is just history. The rest of it is just living in the history of it right now. So, and it's a beautiful thing. Ups and downs. Cause don't think it ain't been no downs, but the ups and the ups are better than the downs, and the downs have built the ups. You get what I'm saying? The downs are the foundation of the ups. If you ain't ready, I'm gonna tell you this. You talking about a man? If you ain't ready to go through the real shit with him, just stay to yourself. That's why I've been so reluctant. Why you say that? Because when I say what's going on, how y'all doing? The things that follow my man include partnership and effective communication skills and the ability to actually actively work towards better, despite if I love you today or not. Mm-hmm. So sorry, I'm in line. I don't know if y'all know that. I'm in line. Yeah, I was behind him. I was following behind him. So. No, I was okay. So I got two people. Y'all say what's up. Say what's up. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Type your name in chat. Let me know so I can say what's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Just give you a little spotlight. It lets you know you in here with the realest. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this on there. Let y'all know what's going on. I've been slacking these last couple episodes because I really haven't been feeling myself. But today, look, y'all got me in dusty mode today. I've been trying to look. And when I first started, guess what? And when I first started, I was keeping, you know what I'm saying? I can't get on it. But now I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go 2 hours, we're gonna stack these 2 hours, and I went 2 hours and 40 minutes yesterday. I was supposed to only do 2 hours, and I went 2 hours and 40 minutes talking to JB. Overachievement. Yeah, of course. I need to check and see. I need to check and see what type of achievements I got off of that, because that was dope. Oh, guess what? Facts. All right, hold on. That's fine. I really wish I knew how to connect where you can hear me make beats and stuff on here, because that's crazy. Oh yeah, I need to do something. Boom, boom, boom. Listen, check me out. This is my pitch. Look, this is my pitch for everybody. Everybody, listen. I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. I need 50 and 100. That's it. You ain't gotta watch a motherfucker. You ain't gotta like nothing. One follow. I need 50 followers. I need 100 followers. All I need is you to click the button. That's it. You know how to find Gnarly. You know how to find me. I just need to click. That's it. I know you got YouTube. I want to listen to you so bad, but I gotta present you something. What? Y'all be lying when y'all say I just need one click, because no, you don't. Yes, I do. You don't have a YouTube account. If I don't have a YouTube account, then oh no, yeah. If you ain't got one, then you out of pocket. So no, I'm not out of pocket. You know why I'm not out of pocket? Because I just got a new phone, and on that new phone, YouTube is not a set up thing, and I don't know why YouTube is not a device included. When I say you out of pocket, listen. When I say you out of pocket, I mean that in the sense of you ain't expected to, because you don't have. I'm not telling nobody to go through the extra to do that. I'm not. You to tell me to do that though. You need to if you talking about you want to start one. Hey, you talking about? No, I wanted you to convince me to follow you. I ain't gotta convince you. Guess what? If you my dog, you gonna do it because you my dog. What I gotta convince you for? Huh? Huh? No. Huh? No. Huh? Huh? No. You're not understanding. Okay, go ahead. So I don't care. Facts. People not your dog. Facts. How you gonna convince them? How I'm gonna convince them? Guess what I've been doing? Guess what I've been doing? Come on. What? Are you upstairs? Are you sending him down here? Come on. If how I've been doing it, this is my pitch. This is how my pitch been going. Listen here. How you doing? I don't know you from a can of paint. This your first time meeting me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cool dude. I ain't asking too much. I don't need you to watch me. I don't need you to comment. I don't need to do nothing. But I do need I need 50 followers and I need 100 followers on YouTube. 50 followers on Twitch, 100 followers on YouTube to get to where I need to get to. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm talking about path to affiliate, reaching these milestones so that I can get that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I can get that, you know what I'm saying, that check. You know what I'm saying? So you can go to YouTube, type in gnarly. You can go to Twitch, top tier vibe 23. You how to spell not I'm gonna show you right here. That's why I got it tagged on me so y'all can know how to spell it. So yeah, look, I'm gonna show you how to I'm gonna show you. It's right there. It's tagged on me. Knarle. And don't forget the three Y's. Here you talking about. If you forget the three Y's, you capped out. Just hit that subscribe. And after that, you ain't gotta watch a video. You ain't gotta do nothing else. That's it. I appreciate you. Have a good day. Oh, you got a kid. Yeah, I'm watching just for the kid. I'm convinced. Nah, he this the one right here. Say I'm the goat. I'm the golden child. I was gonna say it's because he's light skinned, but I don't know. Is that colorism? No, it's because he got his mom and his dad in him. Facts. I was a kid and I used to say, they would ask me what I was mixed with, and I used to say my mom and my daddy. Facts. I think I'm gonna steal that. Facts. Ask him what he mixed with, his mom and his daddy. Say my mom and my daddy to the core, huh? They clap for him. Clap up. Hey. This man here. Nah. What is his personality like? He's a Capricorn. Oh heavens. Oh heaven. Oh geez. Oh heavens. He him, huh? He not. And he know he him. That's the he him and he know he him. He him and he know he him. And you ain't gonna tell him nothing unless you gotta hit him with the daddy. Hey, the daddy boy. That's the only time you finna tell him something. Where you going? Where you going? You got your belly button on. What's name, my boy? Hey, what's up? Did you just go up and down them stairs? You did that? Give me a hug. Yeah. But I'm gonna talk to y'all and talk to her at the same time. This live stream journey has really been dope for me. And even though I'm like 12 days in, which is good because it's consistent. But you gonna ask me interview questions, or you want me to ask you interview questions? Huh? Okay. You can ask me some too. You know what? Sure, make this about me. No. I would prefer. I would prefer you to ask me so I can tell them because they need to know. They need to know this. They need to know about you. So what you got? What you got for me? Answer it. Okay, hold on. I have to think of things that I would want to know. Let me use my inquisitive brain cells in all the ways that I usually do. Hold on, I'm a naturally curious mind, so I genuinely be wanting to know shit. Gnarly, why did you do this? What is this platform for? This platform, so I'm gonna start with the name Beyond the Beat, and I done told them this, so they got a bunch of episodes with it, but I need to punch it in. They need to understand that. So, great question. I got it. It's called Beyond the Beat, right? Beyond the Beat. Beyond the Beat, like a beat instrumental goes by, that people rap on. Beyond the Beat. I made the platform and I got started getting on here because I understand as an artist on the come up how hard it is for us to get on these certain type of platforms with interviews and being able to put our face out there and all that type of stuff. So I created this to create that doorway for artists like me, the underground, who are on the underground scene trying to make a name for themselves. I want to give them a chance to get on interviews and tell their story and present themselves to the world. And I also wanted to put my face out there too because I have a ton of music, but I don't portray my face enough. You know what I'm saying? So I started streaming just to get my face out there so people can actually see the man behind the beat. You dig? Yeah, and this is solely for music. It's really RL, like in real life. It's just about lifestyle. It's about spirituality. It's about music. It's about growing up. It's about perseverance. It's about becoming. It's about being. It's about I am that I am. You know what I'm saying? It's about all of that. It's all that. It's really a spiritual journey if you really want to know what's going on because I'm trying to not pull because it's not my job to get these other people to see the world the way I see. And that's something I learned from JB. I like when he talked what he talked about last night when he talking about that. It's like I'm pulling some. I would be pulling people off of their pathway what God got for them by trying to tell them to see the world the way I see it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't. Yeah. So I'm not too much doing it like that no more. But I'm trying to at least show them that it's a different way. You know what I'm saying? It's a different way to approach it instead of, you know what I'm saying. When you talk about music, when you if I'm gonna go down the road, if I'm talking about music, it's a different way than bang bang, shoot 'em up, shake your ass, steal from, beat your brother up, beat the man that look like you up, kill the man that. It's a different way than that. It's more about, hey, let's persevere, let's come together, and let's strive to be great. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And when you talk about spirituality, it's like we had the conversation earlier about the mindset and how, you know what I'm saying, one wrong move and you can goddamn be on depression, psychotic. And so I want to show it like same thing. And this one's gonna be for you. And you already said that you came through it, but it's like having your mind, being able to use your mind to get past the stuff in the world that's trying to pull you down. Understand that stuff is just distractions, and you still are able to move in who you are and who God trying to make you be. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond all the stuff that's popping up trying to make you goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Take yourself out. It's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Once you know that, once I realized like what my voice is and the influence that we have on the universe by using our voice and our thoughts and our actions, that's a whole different ballgame. And I wanna present that idea to other people to see, you know what I'm saying, to give them a chance to get out of the funk. Because why would you, if you're in a vicious cycle and you understand that there's another way, then at that point, when you in the vicious cycle, you choosing to be in that cycle. You know what I'm saying? And you got, but you got to learn. Most people got to learn what they got to learn in these cycles, so it's okay. That's fine. That's why I said I don't want to. I don't want to pull people into my thoughts. I want to show that I have different thoughts and allow people that need it, that is necessary, that is it's a necessity for, allow them to be able to take from it and grow from it. Bars. That was a long-winded thought, but there you go. No, and that's why you got it on stream because I'm glad you recorded it so you can hear it again when you want to. Thanks. And I was with you the whole way through because my phone died. See that? When your phone died, that means you gotta lock into what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. That's my sister. You know what I'm saying? She just came through to say what's up. So, but we're here. We live again. Yesterday we did the 1727 JB episode. So we got in, made some music. I would let y'all hear it. Let me see. I think I can pull it up right here. See, I had the song he made. But yeah, that was a good episode. We had a good conversation last night. I don't know how much of it got to you know what I'm saying, got to the point, but I don't know how much y'all was able to hear it, but we got it done. So we gonna keep moving forward. We on day 12. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. I'm late. Listen, I was on the phone having a conversation, not even realizing, oh snap, it's time for me to go live. I was supposed to be gone. I ain't not even knowing because it's really been a chill day. I probably should have, you know what I'm saying, stepped back and just not been on today, but we here. I'm here. We are here. So hold on. I'm not doing it. Hold on. I'm not trying to do that. You know what I noticed? I noticed that when I get on here and actually converse in the sense of trying to spread a message, it goes better than trying to get on here and just let it be. I'll be wondering how them people stream like that though. Like some people just, but I guess it's because they already have a name, so people just basically just be watching them. You know what I'm saying? Just be watching them. They just want to see what you're doing. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. They just want to watch and see what's going on. He keep going up and down the stairs. I wonder is that him doing it or is that his mama? Where's mama at? Where you at? I know that's you. I'm saying I know that's you. Like that one person right there. I know that's you. But yeah, it's been a cool little vibe today, man. We chilled. We got our work done. We're not done. We got we caught ourselves doing our finances today, so that was a headache. But you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it in a whole new light now, so it should be that's gonna be fun. That's actually gonna be fun as hell. Just to watch it overcome. I did pieces of it, but I ain't do, you know what I'm saying? Locking in with it is the point that I'm trying to get to. So as I work through that, I'm gonna finish this interview. The motherfucker was interviewing me, and I'm down with that because it give me a chance to put my answers out there. You did, and I want him to come do the interview too. This has definitely been a fun experience, though. Okay, my bad. Phone died. I feel like that's exactly what I felt like. What? It definitely died. But you said that you left off with you was with me 100% of the way. Yeah, earlier today I was typing something. I was typing a thought, and what I said, let me see. Hold on. I said it's wrong to make progressive moves individually and then not tell the people around you because, like, how would they know what's going on? But I think it's wrong because it not having the opportunity for people around you to also eat off of your knowledge. I think that's where, like for you to, create the platform based on how you thinking about, like, not to say everybody to think like you, but everybody does deserve the right to have a platform to at least express their artistry. Right. And make it accessible. Like, right. Not just, oh, you know this person, so you're going to know this person because this is who playing. But, and not even, and I don't want to do it based off of like, oh, nigga, I need $10,000 just to get on. I want to do it because I want to allow them the space to do it. Even if you're just getting started up and you're not even the best artist, but you know what I'm saying, you got to grind for it and you're working hard towards it and you really want to follow the dream. Now, when it comes, now there is stipulations in the sense of I'm not one of those people. I done did my time where I've been in studio sessions and interviews and all that with people who they just want to, they 50 niggas deep and they guns and they all that. I'm not with that because I don't want to be one of them niggas sitting there and a nigga goddamn let off by mistake and I'm hitting in the line. No, I'm more focused on the people who are focused on their artistry and they focus on the craft and they want to do better and they want to be better. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to come for an interview and we're going to sit here and have a session and we're going to talk. And just like how me and JB did last night, we're going to have conversations and talk through what they want for themselves and what they see, where they see their future, you know what I'm saying, or what they trying to attain. And then I'm gonna put my 2 cents in if necessary to try to push them forward towards whatever that dream is and how whatever resources I have that I've gained over these years, I'm gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, spread it to them in the sense of helping them rise. Cause I want to own a studio and I want to own I'm going to start a studio, like a big one, and I'm going to start a like a Rolling Loud. So that's bringing other artists to bring them on the stage. Hey, you can come perform. You know what I'm saying? We got this big crowd, your first time being able, and then not taxing them heavy to the point where they, is unobtainable. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be I don't want to be a gatekeeper. I want to be a doorway. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a gatekeeper. I want to be a doorway. Yep. That's how I be feeling about Jesus Christ. But also, I'm kind of wanting to gatekeep because everybody just not gonna understand the blessings of the kingdom and what those look like. But if we're not gonna gatekeep from the people who deserve it. We not exactly, and that's where it be like, nah, bro, I keep like what you doing right now. It be like, and that's why you gotta do your purpose. That's why you gotta spread, like, and like for me, I'm a hairstylist. That's the gift that the Lord blessed me with. For me not to do that is to subject his people, not to the kids. Like, that would be wrong. Like, that's not okay not to go through that purpose. So, like, what you actively working towards, like, I gotta create this platform. Like, it's not about you. It's about what your purpose is. It's about what the Lord has for you, and following his will at the end of the day is why you're here. So Facts. To that point, I be wanting to gatekeep when it comes to JC, but it'd be like, bro, you better go out there and do some hair. Like, you're wrong not to. That's why you're here. Like, people need that. Like, there's somebody who needs what you have. Just imagine, and I know you've seen it, where it was somebody who was having a bad day or somebody who was going through something, and they came and got their hair done, and just off the conversation and your hands touching them, they woke up from that slump and was, I'm a bad now. Hey, I'm finna go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Do you depriving people of that feeling and that energy by not following your path or your dream or the spirit, the path that God put in your, and we'll sit here and be like, I don't know what I need to do. I don't know what I need to do. But why? But why you got? But just peep, why you got all these ideas? What are all these ideas about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally. What? Why would he put that idea in your head? Why did you have that idea when you? And then the crazy ones, and I mean that in a good way, go back to when they was kids and they had dreams and stuff, and they grew up and forgot about those dreams, but now they went back and like, oh, I wanted to be this, I want to do that. I'm proud of Khalil because when Khalil's going to start his streaming journey as well, and when we were, and this is a double-sided thing too, I'm going to put you on, but when we were kids, Khalil used to always say, and this had nothing to do with me, I want to be a YouTuber, and I wanted this, and I wanted that, and I wanted this. And now he's living in the path where he's like, dang, I gotta he's at the space where he's like, dang, I want to go back to what I was thinking when I was because I let that dream get away. So I'm gonna pull it back in and actually lock in with it. So that's why I said I'm proud of him for that. But this journey is also for him as well, because I'm showing him without nothing. Like I did this with like Restream, is a couple of different things, and it allowed me to get on YouTube and what's name. I don't have all the overlays and how they be having like the chats and all that stuff popping. I don't have all that yet. I'm working on that, building that up. But without nothing, I just jumped in. I just like, I'm gonna start streaming. Boom, jump in. 12 days in. You get what I'm saying? But I wanted to show him like, hey, go ahead and take the journey, bro. Go ahead, get in there. Don't think about what you need to do. Go ahead and take what you got and go ahead with it. You feel what I'm saying? So use what you got to get what you need, baby. And then once hairstyling 101. We might not have all the bundles, but I bet you we come out with this ponytail when I'm done. Exactly. All I need is a comb and some water, and I can get you done. Huh? Maybe a couple. Maybe a couple products. Might not have the edge control, but we got a little oil sheen in the back. We can make something happen. Come on. Use what you got to get what you need. Use what you got to get what you need. I was literally about to. I have been thinking about him, so I'm literally thinking about his name, but I'm not trying to say it. Where is he at? He's in Enterprise, Alabama. Okay, y'all always say that like. Okay. I know what it is. Okay. 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 I know you. I want you to tell me one more time in my life ever that man is an Enterprise somewhere. Like I know what that is. Okay, I know where you know what Troy is. I know you know what Troy is. It's 30 minutes away from Montgomery. Right. Troy, I know you know what Mobile is. Yep, that's an hour away. Troy, Mobile, right? In the opposite direction. Troy, Mobile, right? Enterprise, right in the middle. Oh. Okay. Literally. See how that was feasible? I get it. Yeah. You can get there riding 65. Or you can get there riding Troy Highway. Whichever way you want to take, you can get there. Or you can get there riding Troy Highway. Facts. Fact. And I know you know what Troy Highway is. I do, because it's so straight. Exactly. Exactly. Like literally, there was this boy in Montgomery I was dealing with who was from Troy, and I just know he just drove straight 30 minutes. And he got there. And until he drove straight till you seen the Texaco and the Burger King. Huh? Huh? Tell me on Cap Down. You know, I know you know what I'm talking about. I don't got it for a second. So yeah, you see the Texaco and the Burger King. If you turn right at the Texaco, you'll be heading towards you'll be literally. Yes, you're going to Enterprise, literally. And the same way Troy Highway is a straight. I'm telling them how to get to my brother's house. Oh Lord. Y'all still can't find. Y'all can't find them. They won't. I guarantee you nobody on here is gonna know. I guarantee you. They still gotta find his house. I ain't gonna say all that. And heard the Burger King and the Texaco the whole time now. They Look, I think they might be onto it. Nah, half of these people probably don't even know what Troy Highway is, but you can type it in GPS, huh? Oh shit! Oh shit! But nah, I'm the thing about this. I'm in love with it because it's bringing me like joy to do. Because it's like I'm capturing. I'm capturing. You be getting on TikTok live? Yeah, but it's been recent because I got a new phone, and they said that if I did post on my drafts, that I was gonna lose them all. So I posted all my drafts on my TikTok. So like, in my whole life from like 2023 is on TikTok right now. And my friends was just telling me about how they've been watching me. And I'm just like, oh shit, bro, like my stuff be coming up on you. And she's like, yeah, girl, you was talking about da 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 da. Mind you, these are the people I talk to every day. So it's kind of like weird, but it's also kind of like, well, I'm glad to know that I'm not tripping when I think I should do it. The thing is, I want you to dare yourself. This is what I want you to do. I want you to dare yourself for the rest of the week to do something that scared the shit out of you. In the sense of, I don't want to go here. I don't want to do that. I don't want to post this. I don't want to say that. But when you get that fear, go ahead and jump in and do it. That's what I want to challenge you to. I'm not really that fearful of a lot of things. I'm not like, I'm very much the type of person who believes that I could accomplish whatever I want to, but it takes a matter of setting the goals up and following through. Like, I'm not as fearful as I am struggling with follow through. Does that make sense? Like, I'm down with the get down. I'll post all that shit right now. But then, like, am I gonna post again tomorrow? Right. And then am I gonna post again the day after that? Right. And then am I gonna go back and see what they commented when I post, or am I just gonna post it and let it go? Like, you gotta follow through. That be a lot of where my stagnancy come in at. Like, I'm with it. I'm down. I'll take all the risk in the world, but you can't just take a risk and then leave it at risk. You gotta, They messed up and showed me you can get paid from TikTok. That's when they messed up. They paid me like one. I got like a couple cents off of it. I was like, oh, so I can make 1 cent. That means I can make $1. Oh, I made $1. Oh, I can make $2. Oh, I made $2. I can make $3. Oh, I made $3. I can make $5. If I made $5, I can make 10. If I make 10, I can make 20. If I make 20, I can make, and so on and so on and so on. So I'm like, okay, well, let me see how this. Let me take this journey as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know what I will do though? I'll take your proposition and I'll flip it and reverse it. What I'll do is I'll post on TikTok every day for a week straight. That's what you said. And see how it. And see what happens. Yeah, I'll do it. Because even when I was doing my like videos and stuff, I wasn't like, I posted everything. I just flooded TikTok all my drafts. Go live. Can you go live yet? You said go live on Can you go live on there yet? Nah, because. Have you even tried? No, like I will go live. I went live on Instagram before, but like I'm not tripping on going live. I was just very purpose driven. I'm not going live. Instagram live that's for you already got a fan base. That's something different. TikTok live. I was doing that, but I was doing hair though. That was for interest me. That was for literally to get motion. The purpose. I'm gonna say the purpose for TikTok live is because you have access to so many new people that you can expand your brand beyond the core of what you know. You get what I'm saying? But my thing is, I'm not. When I say purpose, like I need to be doing something. Like I'm a hairstylist, so if I'm on Instagram live, I could be doing some hair while on there. Or if I'm on like Instagram live or TikTok or whatever, like is my homegirls with me? Is we kicking and hanging out, right? Talking. Like, it ain't just me sitting on there talking. And not to say not to do that, because that is a thing that you're supposed to do when it comes to getting familiar with these platforms. You do need to have them days where you just bored and on there just because you're learning it. Before I find myself in that, I really do want to just be comfortable in the idea of posting in the first place. Because I'm going to be sitting here on live and then I'm not going to post. Because you get on live, then people go to your page and now they looking at nothing. And it's like, oh, well, I ain't going to. So that's, That's the beauty. That's the beauty of being an artist, because when they go on there, they ain't got no choice but to see the music, the all that. So the face card, okay, that's the one. They telling me I got a model gnarly, bro. I don't know why you haven't started yet. Yes, I don't know. You wasting your own time. You wasting your own time and your own talents. It's all on you. You can't say nothing to nobody because that's your fault. Because it's and that's another thing with posting more because when you post more, okay, Facebook is your family.
This is so good. This is so good. This is so good. I was beginning to incorporate like TikTok power hours and trust me power hours, 1 hour a day. That's not a lot of time, and you can do it in.
That's easy. That's easy.
And that's what we're doing right now. We're doing it right now.
Literally.
And now I get to go back home and write everything down. And I already really got a TikTok in my drafts that I didn't post, so I can post that one tonight. This is me thinking it through as we're talking. Good job. Keep going.
But I'm just letting you know, Facebook is your family, right? And your city. Instagram is, you got a little bit more reach. You got people like you'll have me on there from this guy's from Alabama and this guy's from here and this guy's and this girl and they're from, but then TikTok, motherfucker, you person to the universe. You don't know who gonna goddamn see yo. So I said that to say you get on there and you just pop shit. Be present. I'm gonna say that you be present. You pop. You know what I'm saying? You be present.
Yeah.
Motherfucker gonna see you. Motherfucker gonna want to understand the person beyond the beat. You get what I'm saying? And then now you got opportunities. Now you got motherfuckers that want you. Hey, can you? Motherfucker might hit you. Hey, I got this clothing line. I need you to model this for me. I pay you. Woo woo. You know what I'm saying? Now you got branding deals and all that type of stuff just based off of you being present. Just because somebody saw you and saw, oh, this person looks like I could do this. Woo woo woo. You get what I'm saying? But then you also have to be aware of the creeps. Huh?
Now you Raymonte.
It's a lot of them. It's more than it's a lot of them that get like that, and that's what. And for me, and when you talk about streaming, I realize what type of personality I carry. I realize what type of energy. I realize what aura I carry. So it's like,
right now, bro. I'm recognizing that I'm actually built for this shit. I'm irritated.
Right. Right. So you only setting yourself back. So when you tell me you have a crazy 2024, it's only because God wants you to lock in to what the hell He's trying to get you to see and do.
I agree 100%, and that's where I can't. That's why I think I'm able to accept it now because I literally am watching God. Like He dragged me up and down through there so we can lock in because the way He about to, not even the way He's about to, but how He has been flourishing me, there was no way I was going to be able to sustain this new lifestyle I'm moving into if I didn't experience what I went through in 2024.
Exactly.
And I'm just like, okay, thank you, but god dang, that means that you got to have a whole new view on life when it comes to like everything, everything, all of the things changing in some way or another.
Something I realized you got to let go of all that old stuff. The one thing I had to do, and I did that when I moved out here, and it still was some old stuff seeping in. I still have old moments that seeped in and old situations that seeped in, but at the end of the day, I had to like literally release my mind of all the old stuff that I had going on in my mind, bro. I literally had to release my mind of that just to create from like a blank slate. It's a blank canvas, so now I can paint towards the way. Okay, I know that this stuff didn't work, and I know that this caused me heartache and this caused me pain. So I'm gonna erase all that, literally erase my past, and I'm gonna step into who I want to be and who I need to be and who God wants me to be. You feel what I'm saying? Just be able to push myself forward. And now I'm walking in an energy of new, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it do.
Like I'm walking in the energy of new meaning, of new beliefs, of new all that type of stuff. Because I know if we know what we know, and you know me from back then, and you had your situations with me, you know that I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I had messed up ways. You know what I'm saying? But I had to go through all that to see, like, I had to learn different things just to see, like, oh, you still got stuff you got to work on. You got shit that you going through that you got to work on. And you can't expect nobody to be what's best for you if you're not even being what's best for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that pulls out that stuff when it comes to taking the chance on reaching the goal, because I'm not making music because I want to be famous. I'm not live streaming because I want to be like, I'm doing it because I want to say, hey, guess what? I said I wanted to do something and I motherfucking did it. You did.
Literally
you
being
did.
able to, like I said, back to the point of follow through.
Like, right. You did that. Like you said you was gonna do it and you did that. Right. And I'm starting to find myself being satisfied right now in my life about that type of stuff. Like, my good job. First of all, good job, Mom. Like, thank you. You didn't just sit here and make a plan, but you actually said. And I still feel like I ain't doing enough. That's the crazy part about it. Yes. And then to that point, finding restoration in your human control, like in what you have control of as a human. Find comfort in that and accept it for what it is. Because God is only going to do what God can do. You can only do what you can do. Amen. Amen. And that's going live. That's streaming for the people 100 days in a row. Just to start it off, don't think that the 100 days mean I'm going to stop at the 100 days, y'all. The 100 days mean I'm just going to stay consistent for 100 days and see where I get at by the 100 days. By the way, the cool thing is the 100th episode is going to be on 4th of July. I love that for me. That's lit. Because that's a big day. So that means like it's gonna be easy to create. Outside and pop fireworks that day? No, whatever. I don't know. We gonna see. You should pop fireworks. Oh, of course, and do like 100. Like do like some 100 something, 100 something, or something. It gotta. Maybe I light something that says 100 in the street. That's something. You know, I got time to plan. I got time to plan. Yeah, I got time to plan. My next big day though that I want to focus on is my 23rd day because me and the number 23 got a spiritual alignment. So I know my 23rd day. 23. My number is 22. All right. Duh. We know. Yeah. So tell me what to do when I'm 23. When I turned 23, I was asking people about 23-year-old advice. Give me some. My advice on 23 is going to be crazy for you because I was fucked up at 23, but peep this. Did I know you then? Yeah. You knew me at 23. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You see how far back we go? Exactly. Exactly. Yes. You see how many years you had? Yes. Yes. That exactly. Yeah. Yes. I'm 23 now. Yeah. You knew me at 23, but it's like at 23, my bro. Check this. Peep this. This was the time in my life where I started realizing that it wasn't about cars and houses and hoes and clothes, and it's something deeper to this shit than all that material stuff. It's something more spiritual. We're gonna say got into my spirituality. This is when I started walking that path. You get what I'm saying? Because it was like knowing that it was like a dark time in my life and like the shit that I was going through at that time, bro. It was literally like I was literally in the darkness, but I was still like finding myself as being the light. And that's the reason I got it tattooed on me. Like I had just quit my job. No, I got fired because I didn't go in. That's what it was. I got fired from my job. I was sleeping on my cousin's couch. I was going back and forth between this place that I didn't even know if I wanted to be. I was still trying to have a team for a roster and all that. I was doing all that bullshit. And I had fucked up a good job I had. And I was just like, it's something more to this than that material stuff because I had been in the space where I've gained all this material stuff and I was still feeling unfulfilled. So I was, what's up? So I was like, tell me about it. So I was like, what is it? What is deeper than that? So I was like, that's what I was telling myself at that point in time. So I went and got the tattoo because I signified like, okay, this is a change. This is an eye-opening moment in my life, and I want to remember it for when I get up here to 30 and I see this tattoo. And I'm like, damn, look where I was then and look where I am now. Thinking what's that? 7 years? 7 years of I literally just dropped a song like that too. Wasted Obscurity is out right now on all platforms. Y'all go check it out. But yeah, in them 7 years, I can look back and say, okay, I've been thinking like that, 23 for 7 years, and look what it has gotten me. You get what I'm saying? Look at the momentum, look at the life, look at the family, look at the thoughts, look at the aura, look at the energy, all of that. Look at that, what I've built from that point and all. So I just feel like I tell everybody who just turned 23, I tell them like, this is gonna be an eye-opening year for you because you're gonna start seeing things like beyond the BS. You know what I'm saying? Beyond people telling you or what your family told you need to get or who they told you needed to be to get what you needed to be. This is when I learned that I create what is going on in my life. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I didn't know what I knew now then. Now, what I know now from being on that journey for 7 years, boy, like it's like create. It's like
I'm telling you, Gnarly, like I know, like, it'll be another conversation like this in another 5 years. But like when I tell you, like me from 17 years old coming to Alabama State University, knowing everything I know because I know it all, and I'm absolutely the smartest thing in the world. At 17, that's how I'm here now in the first place with my young ass, young intern, the flyest thing I'll ever see. I know it all, and then finding myself at 23 knowing zero,
knowing nothing.
And recognizing that, damn.
But it's beauty in that knowing nothing. It's beauty in that knowing nothing.
It's amazing. I love it. I'm so thankful to the Lord.
But guess what you get to do? You get to decide what goes in, what stays there, and what you're gonna kick out. Like,
I love being able to choose how dumb I am.
Right. So now when you get in trouble, but the thing is, when you get in trouble now, you can't blame nobody but yourself because you know better. You get it? You get it. And that's easier for you to go. That's easier for you to go, okay, I made that mistake.
But it's not easy if you don't have the wherewithal to create the life you want.
Mm-hmm.
If you are one of those people that is okay with life happening to you, if you're a complainer, let me fix that. If you're a complainer, then
get them out of here.
I can't lie. Like,
get them out of here.
Like, life would look like the craziest thing in the world. Because me at 23, yeah, I'm able to say high key was not supposed to spend that dub, and I should have put it towards gas, but I wanted to go buy some alcohol. And that wasn't smart. And now I'm in a situation where I can't drive a car. And now who am I mad at? Myself. We don't need to complain about the man that drove me to wanting to drink. We need to take personal accountability for what we spent the funds on in our adult life. But that takes literally development in your prefrontal cortex.
And motherfuckers don't reach that till they 25. Huh?
Thank you.
What?
And then let's go back to the first point. That's a choice. If you find yourself there, you chose to be there like that.
Bars.
And so many people choose that option. Like, so many people choose to just let life happen, or to
over and over and over and over, and like that's where they talk about them cycles.
Yeah.
When they get to talk about cycles.
What you said people's cycles is gonna happen to them. How they supposed to, or until they learn it.
Their life is gonna happen to them the way it's supposed to happen for them to understand what they need to understand to move to that next level. You get what I'm saying?
And I'm lit on that right now. That's something that I think I'm getting excited about because I'm over it.
So now
watching the patterns that come with being from like born into poverty. When I say I'm over it, Nani, I mean like don't even worry about it, bro. We only got so many more years before we broke forever. This shit is not happening no more.
But realize that it start with a choice. I hope you realize that it's just a choice. It's simple.
And that's where I'm over it. Did you see? That's exactly. I decided to be over it. I decided that looking at this shit, it looks doable and it looks stupid to be struggling financially. Actually, that's what I decided. So yeah, matter of fact, let me go ahead and to your point, you saying like when you get 23, everything starts looking different. I'm right now about to move into this tiny little cute, mind you, because I'm young and turned 23 with no kids. I have a dog. I'm about to move into this tiny little studio.
Facts.
But when I was in Montgomery in Alabama, we had our 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom luxury apartment villa, baby. That girl had all the gang members, everybody come to my house.
I told West now, I said that was my dog, boy. I fucked that up because I was in a messed up situation. But boy, we walk in the house, motherfucker cooking, motherfucker chilling. That was the vibe. That was the vibe, bro. That was the vibe. Take those time for granted. Motherfucker took those time for granted. For granted.
But because the Lord revealed that possibility in the first place, it's like, what? It's like now I gotta feel like now I gotta upkeep it. No, man, not for real. Now you just gotta like live your life right. Like you don't really got like that's not even where you at no more. Like you don't have to have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. You don't even live with nobody else no more. You know, so now creating that, understanding that, baby, you 23, you're not 17 no more. We're not in Montgomery, Alabama.
You got the experience. You got the experience already. Now it's experience something new.
Exactly. Like, it's okay. You lived that. You had that. You did good when you was there. And now moving to your other version. So now I'm 23 and I'm like, I have to go live in this little tiny studio, but letting myself accept that, because what's wrong with that? You ain't got no kids, you ain't got no man, and you saving money. Stop acting like the looks is so important, because they're not.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Like, they're not, and nobody's looking. When you realize that nobody's looking, it get real, oh, I'm tripping by myself. It's just me.
Let me put you down, bro. I can come back, and this is what I can keep coming back to streaming. And it's only been 12 days. You realize that I've been telling you a lot about what I've been learning through streaming, and it's only been 12 days, bro. The biggest thing that I learned from this shit, bro, is the fact that you know me, right? I know a lot of people. I'm cool with a lot of people. I left a good essence and a good aura and a good I left a good trail with a lot of people, right? Mm-hmm. I started streaming and I started posting like, hey, I'm streaming now. Woo, woo. 6 o'clock every day. Woo, woo, woo. Bro, 1, 2 people, 6 people. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the people it's not the likes that you expect. It's not the you know what I'm saying? It's not all that ain't happening. So it made me go like, damn.
Like what?
Like, y'all didn't fuck with me like I thought y'all did. But at the same time, you know what? That ain't a bad thing, because it's just showing me, all right, so when you do this work and motherfuckers come and they say, oh boy, you woo woo woo, it's gonna be, hold on, wait a minute, pimpin'. Hold on, wait a minute. Cause when I was on there and I was sitting on there for 2 hours.
Remember when it wasn't even like
that? Yeah. Like, I don't even want to hear that. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck with who I fuck with. I'm gonna fuck with who I always fuck with. I'm gonna go up with my for lifers. Hey, you talking about? Literally, that's it. That's all. I'm aware. I'm well. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me get in my vibe real quick. Hold on.
But like, for real?
No new friends. We go up with my for lifers. Fact. Fun fact, y'all. I used to not have shit, right? And I was over at Eddie's house one night, and I only had one outfit. And guess who gave me this shirt that I got on? Facts.
You said who gave you this shirt you got on?
Nigga, you.
Do you know, Gnarly, that I've been staring at this shirt this entire?
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Like I've been really like, you saying all the things that I've been fighting. I wanted to say Khalil. I wanted to ask you where you got that shirt from, but Facts. I be just struggling with making everything about me because
Crazy thing is, I got it. That's why it's all weird. That's why it's all weird, bro. Because that's where I got it from. And I was in the dark.
I'm knowing.
And I was in the dark.
It didn't say college on it, so I'm really trying not to press you because we went to college together.
And I was in the dark when I put it on, so I didn't even know I had the shirt on until Facts. It's called that shit called synchronicities, cause synchronicities. It's a real thing. Last night was a synchronicity, definitely.
No, I can't lie. The information you just told me, definitely. I'm gonna lay down and I didn't think about that.
But now I'm realizing that you just told me what it was. What I was trying to tell you, you told me what it was, so I get it now. It make it all.
My spiritual discernment, but when I tell you, my timing be so crazy. Like, I'm not shocked at all, actually. If and when that name comes from my phone,
you ain't gonna be. You gonna know why?
I ain't gonna have to question it.
I tell wifey though. I tell my wife, I'll be like, bro, listen, we always on the right time. Literally. No matter we could be late for anything, and I know we're gonna get there and it's gonna be okay because I'm on God's aligned time and we on God aligned time and she's a part of me. So we on God aligned timing. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I had wrote down in my planner, I wonder if it's next week. I wrote down in my planner God's timing, God's Will God's Way or something like that.
God's Way.
I wrote it last summer, so I just read it again today, and I'm like, damn. See, look, need that reminder, bro. Chill out. You ain't going till he go. You ain't going till he go.
You ain't going nowhere until he go. You ain't moving. You ain't budging until he say, "Hey, all right."
Okay. This whole time that I'm up in here ripping around down these streets, where was you going? Where the Lord led you. Still getting the same $25, huh? It didn't make a difference. Okay. You getting it? Okay.
And he took me through the he took me through the ringer. I knew. Look, I done had my days, but man, God, it looked like you at the old spot.
It looked like it, don't it?
Yeah, a piece of it. The only thing is not the bricks.
No, this is fire. I've delivered to this apartment before, but I just want to make sure I'm dropping it off to the right door.
Man, you don't like these last 2 days done woke my spirit up in a whole different level. Like the song, bro. JB hit me with the smoothest line, bro, but it's on some deep shit.
That young wise man say?
That boy said
he's a thinker. That's one thing about him.
Yes.
That man is a genius.
He said, "What's the?" He's like, with all these outside things that we expect to collect money from, it has a cap on it because it can only go as far as whoever's providing the pay wants you to go. And he's like, I had to sit back and think, how can I get an infinite amount without doing, you know what I'm saying? He said, using your voice, your soul and your spirit is infinite. So what do you expect to get from the infinite if you putting out infinite? Oh, okay, an infinite amount. There's no cap on it. And he's like, you sitting here streaming and you sitting here making music, you creating these assets that are infinite because it's coming from you pulling from air and pulling from thought to create these things that it's gonna do what it's supposed to do because you know what I'm saying, especially when you moving right and you trying to help people in the process of it. And you trying to do right by the world and you trying to push the world forward. Man, I sat on that. I had to sleep on that last night. I was like, oh boy. I'm finna make a whole like the music I'm finna make now from that, knowing that, thinking about that is because it's gonna be with the intent of pushing the veil, bro. We gonna break this shit. We gonna break this cycle. We gonna break this. We gonna break whatever it is that the world tried to put on our culture, bro. We gonna break it just because we all gonna have the mindset to break it, bro. We not gonna.
That's where. Sorry. It's okay. No problem. Have a good one. You too.
I used to hate when that happened. Go ahead.
No, it be scaring me. I don't know. I act like I don't know these people live at these places. Like, come on now. You don't think it's somebody else on the other side of the door?
Looking at the people like, oh, drop it. Yeah, drop it. Why you could just handed it to them. But yeah, I think I truly honestly think that I'm in the category of like future, like you know how not future, the future people who are gonna stand in line to change the culture and have a voice. I feel like I'm in there because of the story that I went through when it comes to my life and how that's gonna help other people, the younger generation coming up to see like I'm going through this hard stuff. I lost this, I lost everything. I had nothing. I had to sleep outside. I had to do this, do that. And guess what? We still here. We still marching. We still got everything we need. You know what I'm saying? I think I have the story and I know. That take that word out of there. Kick that out of there. I know that I have the energy and the power and the mindset and the story and everything to be able to push this to a whole nother level, bro. And that's I love that for me.
And do you know the difference between people who don't and who do?
Talk to me.
The effort. The ability to fucking try. And that's what the Lord is revealing to me so simply yet so complicatedly. Baby, if you try it, you can't miss it. And it's really that simple. So when it's like, yeah, high key, you can. And I don't doubt it. Like, I'm one of the people who, to your point, like, I unfortunately, because it's not my heart's desire, do see and can understand that I would be speaking in front of thousands of millions of people about X, Y, and Z or whatever may have you. Mm-hmm. But because that's not my innate desire, I don't want fame. Mm-hmm. I'm not, because that's not my innate desire. I'm not looking to put myself on a platform.
But what if it's meant? What if it's meant? What if it's meant for you
exactly,
and you don't?
And that's where back to the initial thought of it's not even about what you want to do, bro. It's about the will of the Father. God has put me in so many like you talking about interest me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have a choice, my love. Like, it's because it don't matter what you think you want to do. It does not matter where you go. It does not matter who you want to be. What I'm going to have for you and what I ordain for you is going to take place. But if you decide not to do it, if you don't take your action, then you're never going to be fulfilled.
And you're going to feel it.
And you're going to feel that. How you talking about it right now, Nelly? How you like, you know you like that. You're going to feel that if you weren't to chase it. Which is where, bro, just conform. Just do it.
And that you messed up because once you came out with it, once you dropped it, especially with friends like you got, like us, like the people that you have surrounding around you, bro. Once you dropped it, you know you got to lock in because everybody's gonna be like, "Hey, what you doing? Like, come on."
No, it's really bad now.
Come on.
I wish you could see it. It's not even okay. Like, and especially in Houston, for like, I ain't promoted, I ain't did nothing out here. But when I tell you these people don't have a hairstylist, gnarly, it ain't funny. Like,
you said they don't have.
No, they know. Like, if
oh
I
yeah,
go anywhere,
yeah.
If I'm not saying something, my friend is. Before I can open my mouth to say what I have the ability to do.
So why you BSing yourself? But it was you saying it was.
I'm not BSing. I moved to Texas in September and graduated grad school in December, which was a very hard thing to do.
I agree.
So for me moving to Texas, I had not been in a position to lock in on hair. That wasn't the option. And even now, yes, I want to lock in on hair, but I'm still not in a position where I'm financially stable enough to play with the clients every other day, every other 2 weeks. If we got it, I really need something where, okay, I'm a corporate baddie now. She got her degree. Utilize your assets and then go backwards and work on your craft. So right now I'm in a position where I'm doing hair because it's my friends. Like, so that way I'm still doing it. I'm still actively putting in my thousands.
The practice, yeah. You still doing the practice,
but I don't got to worry about the financial burden of being a struggling, aspiring hairstylist right now. So yeah, I'm locking in again right now, but it really was like, because I had to really figure out why the fuck I didn't do my hair for a year. But no, like hair is my passion. I love hair so much. Like I'll do hair for free. I'm doing that anyway. So for me to look over the last year and be like, girl, you didn't do no hair. Like, dang, you was really sad. Like you was really going through it. Like something was really off for you not to have done that. So now I'm recognizing that, dang, baby, it's been a minute, and I'm about to really get back on it because I'm not in that same place no more, and I really miss it.
But if you've been doing it, that means you don't. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never left, so you good. I wish you would have instead of doing the what's name because you don't want people all up in your. If you got one space, you got personal space. But I think, and this just came to my mind. I'm not telling you how to do it, but I think when you was talking about the 2-bedroom junk, you could do that again. Come back, spin that block just in the fact of putting a hair spot in that one room just until you can get to paying for an actual bone.
So look, we can actually talk about this because I trust you.
Go ahead.
You're a trustworthy person to me, and I don't care about your lie. They love me. They gonna love me if they don't already. So what I'm doing right now is looking at this little studio, and the studio is not nothing. The studio is trash, less than $1 a month. So I'm like, if that's the case,
why would you say trash like that though? That's beautiful.
No, I'm saying, when I say trash, I mean it costs nothing. I'm not saying the studio's trash.
Okay.
It is trash, as in like it's not the best living place I would ever want to be in. However, financially, it's perfect for me to be able to save some money, like because even like, so my idea now is get this little studio. Less than $1,000 a month, that's nothing. I can do Instacart for a week and get that. You know, that's nothing. And then with the rest of my money that I'm able to actually start accumulating, looking at, let that stack up, and then get. Hey,
Leah, what's going on?
I can do like a weekly or a monthly suite. So then, if I want to, I can do 7 clients 7 days straight, run up however much money, pay out the studio for that week, not have to worry about a consistent rent. Not having to worry about consistent overhead fees. So that's what I'm looking at right now, because trying to make the best out of my finances, but also I want to be when it comes to this new job, it's one of the things that the effort you put in, you're gonna see it come out. So I want to be in a position to be present enough for that, but also it's the same thing when it comes to hair. Like,
I want to say something to you, and this is because, and this is basically coming out like you just triggered this in me, and it's because if you realize, no, you don't understand this, but my wife does. If it's been a lot of people that I've been talking to in the last couple of days, in the last month, I'm gonna say that have come at us, and we know about what's going on in America and the president and all the finance, all that type of stuff. And my rebuttal to them, and I'm gonna give you the same thing that I just was talking to somebody else. I was talking to Nick about it actually. And pray for him. He got stuff. Yeah, he got stuff going on too. But he, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we still locked in. That's my brother. So
how is Nick?
Nick is good. That's what I was saying. He got stuff going on. He damaged like his nerves and stuff. So he like he can have a random seizure and like it's he's going through medically and like spiritually. So, but not in the sense of that it's beating him down because you know he got soldiers in his corner. You get what I'm saying? That's gonna pray for his. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I was talking to him and he was telling me about the stuff he going through, and I'm gonna say this to you too. I hear you say that thing about financially and you want to be financially stable when it comes to doing certain stuff, and you want to make sure that like you don't want to be the struggling hairstylist and all that stuff. Do you believe in God?
Yeah, very strongly.
So if we strongly believe in God, and I had to find this part of myself too, because I wouldn't doubt you.
I'm sorry, hold on, because it's breaking up. If I strongly believe in God and
if you strongly believe in God, and I had to go through this process too because I was in the same boat where I was thinking like, oh, I got to stop making music. I got to stop doing this because it's not the money in it, and I got to be and then. But if I strongly believe in God and I know what He say in His Word about He always gonna be there, and no matter it ain't about the physical thing, but it's about what He gives me and what He does for me and how He holds me and how He walks with me and how He got my hand and guide me. Though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I will feel no evil. All that stuff. Why would I even be? And I didn't hear you say you worried about it, so I don't think that's too much. But the other people to say the other people they was worried about stuff, and I'm like, why would you even be worried about it if we know that this man, not this man, this entity, this spirit, this being, this aura, this energy, if we know that this energy is always going to carry us, the tree does not worry about where it's going to get water from. The animals don't worry about where the food going to come from. The sun just shines just because it's the sun. The moon does what it does because it's the moon. So if we know that this man got us and we are in and we moving in one with nature, then why are we worried about the things that are going to come from what we're trying to do instead of focusing on doing the things that we want to do? What's your rebuttal for that?
I like that you articulated that I did not sound worried because I'm not worried.
Right.
And I think that I don't move from the spirit of fear. I don't believe that we should worry about anything. God says do not worry. When God says do not worry, do not be anxious, God did not say do not be concerned about. God did not say do not put that in the front of your mind as something that you need to take care of. God did not say do not heed the necessity, the requirement of responsibility. He didn't say that. He said do not worry, and then do not be fearful, as in do not find yourself dismayed and distraught at the fact that you cannot quote unquote financially afford that.
Right.
So I appreciate that you said that I don't sound worried because I believe that. Like I don't want to sound worried. I don't believe that I believe certainly. Like I know I could say that the Lord not only provides but ordains every singular thing that happens to me and for me for my good. So I can move in that confidently. And also, while I move in that confidently, I'm doing my best right now in my life to be a diligent steward and a diligent servant over what God has for me. So for me now, like when you're like, when it comes to doing hair, that is not something that I want to put to the back at all. I actually know that God is making that so in my face that if I don't do it, like, I know. What year was it? One of these years, you was there when I had got into that car accident, right?
When you had the Volkswagen, was it the Volkswagen?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So that was that was like the Lord instilling the fear of the Lord in me when that happened. And from then it was like, okay, you can do my will or you can fuck off and see what happened next. So from that, now when it comes to me doing hair, that's something that I knew then that he wanted me to do. So now when the Lord says, okay, baby, here, it's your season to get into that, that's something that I'm making a strong effort to get right with that right now. Like, and now then he sent time to do hair. And like, then he sent people like me, which is now like, okay, put it into perspective, but make it a realistic perspective so that I'm not chasing my tail. Like I said, being a struggling hairstylist, because I was a struggling hairstylist in Montgomery. So now the Lord has given me, he's equipped me with a job to be able to sustain my hairstyling. And he's also put me in positions where I don't have to worry about finances. I got a dog. And like I said, I'm about to move into this little tiny studio. So in that case, prioritize the will of the Father. Do your hair, do the things. But he's putting me in a position to be a good steward over my finances, over my responsibilities as an adult right now. So that's why I'm like, yeah, no cap. We getting on that hair back real bad. But
you just fucked me up.
Why? Am I eating? Did I snap?
Yes.
Because me and Darren go together real bad. All I do all day.
Yes.
If you ask me what I do the most of, I want to say pray.
Look,
I want to say pray.
Look, I shoot it out and he sent it back. Well, actually, he come first, so he sent it back, send it down, and I shoot it back.
Like that. I did what I did on accident. I didn't even mean to, but that's that. If that gives you a better insight.
No, it gave me an insight because when I moved out here, it just made me think about like when I moved out here, I wasn't like, you got well, you know where I come from, so you know it's not much there. You know what Alabama is like, so when I came out here, I was still on my Alabama time, my Atlanta time, but it's like realizing like, bro, you got a lot of stuff in front of you that you need to be focusing on, that you need to take care of, whether it be relationship with, wifey and kid and like just being blessed with all these different things. Even when you talk about the car and being able to have a studio and being able to start stuff like this, it's like at first I wasn't focused on locking in with that. I was just like going through these things about, damn, I'm out here. I don't know nobody out here. I'm by myself. I'm woo woo. I was focused on that's that fear. That's that worry. That's that.
Yeah.
And I didn't really.
That's how it will manifest too. Like, oh shit. Like even today, Tay had went on a trip to Atlanta for the weekend. I'm like, bro, what am I about to do out here by myself? All that, nigga, go to work, nigga. Stop. First of all, stop. You ain't lonely. Like literally, that was, and it's like, is that the scheme of the enemy? Yeah, babe, it is. But you gotta be spiritually aware. It's so easy to be, it's so easy to fall victim because we are humans. To have all your spiritual discernment, to put on your spiritual backpack and look at shit from that lens and recognize that, ooh, is this God leading me somewhere? And is the enemy deterring me?
You know it's the enemy because you got that fear, you got that worry, you got that BS, like, because God didn't come down here to do that. He came down here to let you know what I'm saying, happiness, peace, love, all those things. When you got that the depressions and the fear and the worry and the anxiety, that's all the enemy trying to, because with God you ain't got nothing to worry about. With God you ain't got nothing to be anxious about. With God you ain't got nothing.
It really be lies too.
You said lies?
It be lies, bro. Like, for me, I have anxiety so bad, and anxiety ain't nothing but a lie, bro. I'm like, it's a lie. It's a bunch of made up thoughts and possibilities that are non-existent.
That don't even exist.
It's not to say that you cannot struggle. It's not to say that you might not face long suffering or whatever. It's to say that these worries, like the idea of worry itself is literally
manifesting
of a problem that's not there.
Manifesting.
And that's why I don't like to worry. I'm so glad that you said I don't sound like that, because I really work hard to avoid that. I think everything is solvable because God got it. So,
and he done had it every time. Think about, and I love.
When he don't.
I love the one when it say, if you think about all the things you've been through in your life, you like undefeated because you made it through everything you ever made it through. Every time you needed that dollar to pay that rent, every time you needed this or that to do this, it was there. It might not happen when you wanted it. It might not happen on the first, but it happened on the fifth. Or it might not happen on the, you know what I'm saying? But you always had it. And if you didn't get it, it's because you wasn't supposed to have it. It's that simple.
And to that same point, that's why I'm again trying to be such a diligent servant. These words specifically, like being diligent, as in actively working towards and working hard, or not working hard, but putting a strong effort towards servanthood or what the will of the Father is. Because if I sit here and put in all my effort, all of it, I'm going to reap what I sow.
Regardless.
That's not even if we don't want to be spiritual about it, if we don't want to bring Jesus into it, that's scientific fact. The transfer of energy transfer, if you push something hard, you're gonna receive that same effort right back onto you. If you hit something with your hand, you're gonna have that same pressure come back on you.
No, I think he was trying to say the law of reciprocation.
Newton?
I think.
Is it Newton's law?
No, I think it's the law of reciprocation. I think.
Nah, it's a law. It's not. I think it's either. Newton's
it's a whole bunch of them laws.
But I know it's either Newton's or Murphy's. One of their laws is the law of energy transfer.
Yeah.
Or force, the law of force, or something like that.
Have you learned?
If you put something with that same equal force, it'll come back on you.
Have you learned how to take the energy that people give you and transform it into a different energy? Have you learned that yet?
Well, that's what it is. But that's literally the law. The point is energy transfer. If you like a wrecking ball, if you run that ball into the wall will break because that ball came at the wall so hard. If the ball gently ran across the wall would be perfectly fine.
Hold on. We're gonna do some research. See, what I like to do is research. Hold on.
Newton's
to get you. Nah, it's just to get you right. It's just to get you right.
It's energy. It's about energy.
I got you. No. There you go. You said which law? The first law is inertia. The first one is inertia. That's an object at rest stays at rest, and the object in motion stays in motion with the same speed and the same. I'm trying to action and reaction. Here you go. It's the third law. For every action, there is an equal. There is an equal and opposite reaction. When an object exerts a force on another, you said that's not.
No, say it again. Read the whole thing.
It said Newton's third law, action and reaction. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. In simpler terms, when an object exerts a force on another object, the second object exerts an equal and opposite force back on the first object.
So if I'm being a bitch to you, Gnarly,
what you expect me to be back to you?
Crashes into my vehicle, then you know what? Maybe I should have been a bitch to you, Gnarly. And I'm not saying that that's exactly how it goes, but I'm saying that's exactly how it goes.
That's literally how it goes. You get what you put out.
And it can be Jesus. And it is Jesus. Because God also says you reap what you sow, my love. God also says that if you work hard at something, you're going to receive the benefits of what you worked hard for. And no, it might not come how you want it or when you want it, but it is destined to happen. You cannot miss it.
Especially if you stay down. If you stay down for and it's people who be doing stuff for years, so many years, and they just don't give up. The person who wins is the person who just never chooses to give up. That's it, literally.
And that's back to what we started to talk about when it comes to, being one of those people that's really finna sit here and change the world and change the culture, bro. Who kept trying to? Who kept trying to change the culture? I can't stand no give up ass nigga, bro. I can't stand nobody that said that it didn't work and they didn't keep doing it.
But I told them,
it's so annoying to me. How do you know it didn't work? Because you stopped trying.
I told them people, I said to change the world is my mission. If I fail, at least I tried, baby. Come on now. Come on now.
And then failure and success, these are all options.
You say what?
I guess you could. Failure and success, these are all options.
Literally. A choice.
Of course you can have a goal, and of course you can set that goal to achieve it or not. But failure is an option.
All these things are just, To me, they just words and constructs. And somebody said, put this word to help you understand what it means. But in the whole grand scheme of things, they really don't mean nothing. It's really just about where you put your attention to. Wherever your attention goes, that's what grows. So if I sit here and I lock in on my attention on this one thing for a long time, it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow and grow.
Set your mind on things above. That's why God be telling us that. I got a friend who's been talking about a lot of negative stuff in the world. And I'm like, when he talks to me, I'm very realistic, but it's hard to understand what he's talking about because he only sees it negatively. So
and that's his world.
So, I can't, I really want to get you to understand how, yes, world hunger is not okay, but also there are a lot of, unions and different organizations coming together to combat those issues.
Mm-hmm.
But you only see the world hunger.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help you understand the people that somebody wasn't hungry today because somebody got some food from a helper.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't even comprehend that thought
because you only see bad.
20 other thousand.
That's that. What's it called? Pessimistic and what's the other one? It's pessimistic.
I'm irritated because Tay actually said this to me. I know what you're talking about.
It's pessimistic and somebody said. I know y'all know the word.
I'm so mad because I only know it because
optimistic. It's not optimistic. No, it's not. It's a research.
Decisive.
No, because it sounds like pessimistic.
Is it bias?
No, I'm finna tell you. And then
now we're about to go get somebody some pull-ups.
Some pull-ups. Up. Yeah, it is optimist. Wait.
Optimism means that you have.
A pessimist believes that things will always get worse and never better. Optimists are people who believe. Hey, you back? Did you take? Boy, you got that curly hair. You boy done took a shower. Say Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Do you like that new Drake album? Yes or no?
I haven't listened to it.
He said,
Team Kendrick. Team Kendrick, baby. Yeah, you talking about?
Did you say Team Kendrick? So you're not going to listen to it?
I don't even know one song. I don't know who's on it. I don't know the features. I don't know anything about it.
I just listened to it maybe a week ago, and I was so upset. Not upset because I'm not gonna lie, you're so handsome. Don't be looking over here like that. You're so cute.
Give me nose. We've been doing that since he was born, literally. I told Michaela, I was like, I'm gonna do that from the time he born till he can understand because I want it to be like our thing. Like
he's going to tell you to stop. You know that, right?
Of course. And then I'm gonna be 125 years old on my bed, and before I go, he gonna reach down and.
Why do you want to live to that long?
I'm just trying to spread the light.
I mean, Moses and them, they was up there.
Yeah, I know it.
They were saying how people at 90 years old are young. People at 90 are 20 something.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah. That's I truly, and people gonna think I'm crazy for this, but I truly believe that when you do all that saying how old you are and all that, you literally just putting a limit on you. You're putting a cap on how old you're gonna be and how old you live to be. But if you believe in limitless and that you are,
if you do the scientific research, these telomeres that we got was cut short over time because God said we doing too much after the flood.
Understood.
I know. It's crazy how science and the Bible can actually go together.
But people don't want it to go together. They try to make it two separate things, but
no. The Bible has scientific facts and evidence. The Bible talk about when they made flies. The Bible talk about evolution. Literally talks about how we was 1,000 years old at one point, and then God said we was too wicked. That's why we had to get cut short.
That's why he flooded. That's why he flooded this thing. That's why he told what's that boy name?
He gave us too long to do too much.
That's why he told Noah, build the ship, bring them, because I'm finna end this shit. We finna get your boat, get your key, grab your keys, Noah, because it's
time to go. Hey, grab the babies, grab the wives. We leaving.
That's it. That's all. Heck no.
And the fact that God only saved Noah's family He did not care about them. Yes, he did. He cared about them, but he did not. He said y'all wicked too. Y'all only because y'all daddy.
That would scare me about, like, I ain't gonna say scare me. Yes, I'm gonna say that's a thought process about what's going on in the world today, because it's like y'all doing all this crazy ass shit. When he get to that point,
exactly. That's why we're talking about the stuff we're talking about now today, because I don't know what these people think is going on, but I'm watching real life happen, and I'm not trying to be one of the ones that's cast off to the eternal pits of hell, because he said Hades is a real place, and I believe him.
Let me get you there. Let me get you there.
Go with Jesus.
Let me get you there. So my belief on Hades, and that's a good point. That's a good.
The fiery pit of hell.
Yeah. Mine is. No, I'm gonna tell you. With me, hell is more of a mindset, in the sense of, you see how, think about your situations and how you chose to put yourself through certain shit, which was hell. The shit that was beating you down, the shit that had you crying, the shit that had you ready to fuck yourself up, the shit that all that bring you depression, anxiety, that's hell. So that's the physical manifestation of hell. You get what I'm saying? Heaven is when I'm at peace, I'm happy, I'm flowing, I'm glowing, I'm living my life day to day. Everything's going smooth for me. You know what I'm saying? That's the righteous way of, when they talk about like the pathway of Jesus, and it's small as a keyhole, a needle, a thread, a needle hole.
Like a camel trying to get
through a needle. Yes.
What?
That's that, because how hard is it for you to have a positive mindset when everything is going the fuck on around you? But everybody make it easy to get up and do bullshit. That's why the world is the way it is. So I took that into, I conceptualized that into, like, heaven is that peace, that walking in alignment, all that, and then hell is just that when all that bullshit going on to you and you getting caught up in it. I'm not saying it's going on when you at peace. Yeah, it still can be going on. But when you in hell, when that bullshit going on, you caught up in it. It's fucking you up.
And I think there's actually somewhere in the Bible where it says like hell is like earth or something like that. Or like people always say like this is hell or whatever.
When they sent the devil down from the heavens, where did he go?
That's what I'm saying. I think that people don't understand how close that reality to this physical world that we walking through every day really is, which is where that chosen few who get to go through the needle keyhole is so, like, to your whole point, that's where like my stability with God now is so important to me. That's why it's like, nah, fuck my ex. Like, if it's between Jesus and my ex, because that point, like, if you did not sit and go through, like, you gotta really understand what hell is. Like, you gotta experience some type of hell.
You have to experience it, bro. You have to. We have to go through it, bro. Literally.
And like, even to the point of long suffering, you know, in the Bible, like, don't nobody want to suffer, but we all have to suffer anyway. Y'all might as well just accept JC, because if I already gotta like live in this,
why not accept it and go on by it? Go on by my way.
Then I can have, like, let me just.
But the thing is, he told you how to get through it. We gotta suffer, but he told you how to get through it.
We can't start with that today, because then I'm gonna get mad, because he's the way, the truth, and the life. I don't know what y'all want to hear. I don't know.
But they said
it's a whole book about it.
But they still say, but no. Mommy. What's up? I'm not your mommy. I ain't that.
Be having beef with the people who really want to talk about how it's contradictory, but they ain't read it all the way through from the beginning of Genesis to the end of Revelation. That really it boggles me in my spirit. Because I'm not saying like don't have your questions, and I'm not saying don't come back argue if you feel like you need to, but like you didn't read it.
Truth is truth.
Okay, come on, somebody. Praise the Lord.
Vroom, vroom. So I'm a NASCAR track now. Go ahead. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom.
Do you feel like being a father made you older or younger?
Being a father made me wiser. I don't even pay attention to the older or younger, because I'm not older or younger. I just am.
You think you're wiser?
Yeah.
What do you know now that you didn't know? You have intuition?
Oh, of course. I have.
Do you have that like for regular people?
I have it for every.
In your house crying.
If who?
Like, what if I came in your house crying.
I'm gonna know it. You don't even have to.
Intuition turn on. Then, like, when do you
No,
use
it's when do I use it?
When does that come in?
Well, I'm kind of at the point where I don't. I'm kind of at the point where I don't use it for regular people. For regular people, because and not that's not for you. That's for outside people. I don't use it for them because they don't deserve it. I totally lock in on. Now, as far as like my people, I can tell when people call me. Like if you would have called me and got on hand, I would have known. Like Nick, what's going on? Like what's going on? But as far as like using it in the regular, I use it for. It's especially when my favorite ones is when he about to fall, and you can and you can yeah. Yeah, and you get and everybody around. The only people who don't trip is me and his mama. Everybody around be like, "Oh my," and I'll be like, "No, it's okay, it's okay."
I will be walking around. I will pick her up, one hand, swing her on my hip, middle of the conversation. This dog is 40 pounds. It doesn't matter. I already know. You know, we got it. It's routine.
What you doing? You up, down, up and down, up and down. Here.
What's your favorite thing about him?
My favorite thing about him. Oh, I know exactly.
I'm gonna tell him when he older.
I know exactly what it is.
Tell me.
And it gets sometimes it gets in the way, but it's still respected at the end of the day. Like how I just told him to stop, he's gonna keep doing it. He's gonna keep doing it until he achieves what his goal is. If I tell him to, hey, put that down, he's gonna wait, walk away, come back, get it again, and keep trying until he gets the outcome that he wants. Like it's not about the outcome that I want, it's about the outcome that he wants. So if he wants it, he's gonna go get it. No matter how many times you tell him no, no matter how many times you tell him stop, he's gonna go get it. He's gonna make his way to it, and he's gonna achieve, and that's gonna come in great when he's achieving his goals later on in life.
Fact, I'm a very determined young woman. I struggle with no. When that guy told me no, it was because I struggled with hearing and accepting no, not because I'm like insecure as a woman. Like I'm fine, shit, but to say no
to me,
like I don't believe that. Like I don't believe that.
I think.
Like,
I don't like no either, so it's okay. You're not. It's yeah.
When I'm 23 years old, like it's not okay now because I have to accept that.
No is disrespectful, especially when you've been spoiled all your life.
And I don't even think I'm spoiled, but I believe I can have whatever I want.
No, there's no belief. You are. You can.
And that's where what does no mean?
Except for that one, you can't have that one. Ha.
Sorry.
Ha.
Sorry, because I didn't even get you wrong with that.
Oh man. I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all listen to some music. Alright. You too. I hope you look. I hope everything is working good for you. I had the dream, and every time I had a dream, I have to, because I know it's we was running from something. Yeah, and we ended up in this. It's weird because we ended up in this truck. The truck was broke down, but we were hiding from something. And I found you. You was hiding first, and I found you. And somehow the truck, you crunk it up. It was broke down. You crunk it up, and it flipped. It did something, and then it did. I have no idea what this dream meant. You feel what I'm saying? But when it happened, I was like, okay, let me go ahead. Yes, all the time. Vivid. I have vivid dreams, like vivid dreams. I wanted to tell you that day because it was something else that happened at the beginning before the truck, but I can't remember what that was. Oh, yes, I do. We was in some house, and it was a family. And they were like, it was the boy. No, it was the man. It was the man, It was his wife, his kids, and they had on blue like tuxedos or something. I have no idea what this meant, bro. But and we was in there and we was trying to escape them, or we was trying to escape them, or we was bringing them a daughter, like rescuing something for them and bringing it back to them. But I feel like we was running from them because then it goes into the hide and all that type of stuff. So I have no idea what this story means, bro. But when I have these dreams, I like to call people and check on them, because usually when somebody's in my dream, it's because I need to tap in and to see us have this conversation and this long of a conversation and talk about the things that we talked about. I understand that that's the reason for the dream, because it needs to be had. But it might, now that we've had the conversation and you've said a lot about trying to find your, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we was looking at
my man. Why are you running from a man?
Exactly. That's the question, I guess. You just asked the question, I guess.
Yeah, but ain't nobody running from a man. I ain't found his ass yet. No,
you don't know that.
We ain't gonna talk about it today. If you call me if the man that I like that I have not talked to you about at all calls me tonight,
then I'm on to something.
I'll call you back.
I know for a fact it's something. It got something to do with that, but I ain't gonna say I know for a fact it got something to do with that. That's not what I'm saying. The reason I aligned those two things together was because you, it's a constant in the conversation, and if something constantly pops up, that means it has some type of significance. And you're not doing it on. It's not like you sit here purposely trying to say that on. You just keep coming to think. And me saying that, it me thinking, okay, and maybe I had to coach you on like not hiding or running from yourself in the sense of whatever it is. I don't know. I'm putting this together on the spot, so I can't really.
It ain't no replacing me. I pursue my greatness. I'ma do this here until I die. Like a blackout, ain't no telling me that I ain't fly. I roll it up in my eyes, you can see I'm high.
And the thing, and boom, and that just popped in my head just now. Before you said that, you made the truck. The truck was broke down. You made the truck.
Don't never try to test me.
To me, signifies that no matter how broken something is, you still gonna make it work.
All the real ones, they gon' feel me.
You got that? You got that?
Yeah. Don't call me a goat. I'm not the goat. I'm the greatest ever. I'm like the sun.
But I'm just speaking from what's coming to me. I can't. I'm not giving you facts right now. I'm giving my spirit.
Got my shield and my
this is just stuff that's coming to me. I'm taking.
I'm grinding till my pockets fat. I show love to people. I don't care about where they pockets at.
Whatever he
keep
sends.
it cordial. I don't entertain the dumb shit. I move along cause these niggas be on bum shit. Elevation where I'm at, don't do the low vibes. I just ride my own wave, this a high tide. How I cook it would've thought I was a chef. You gon' need some help, ain't no human that can stop me. That is not my kind, bitch, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's just no words.
Play with me, I leave them sour like some lemon lime. Jesus, stay with me, I'm in the game, I don't ride the pine. I renew my mind, took some time, now I'm elevated. Like a butterfly, I'm stinging, bitch, I'm like a bee. I'm on some other shit, these niggas, they is not like me. I am one needed son, no, it ain't no replacing me. I pursue my greatness, I'ma do this here until I die.
Your son got the exact same information you wouldn't know, or you might not be able to remember his feeling right now. So make sure you do that, because I want her to do that. But
you said you don't dream? It's so I'm surprised at how.
Well, I mean, I dream when I'm not dreaming. I'm not a dreamer. It's not something that God blessed me with, but for me, actually, it's weird. It's interesting. I like it a lot. I dream when I read the Bible. If I'm reading my Bible consistently, God will allow me to have dreams and to remember them. We all dream, but I don't remember my dreams. Like, I don't wake up often and have dreams from the night before. I don't have that. So when y'all think about me, when y'all dream of me, I'm on that. Tell me everything from beginning to end, as much as you can remember. Even if it's not on me, I want to know, because that stuff be important, and I know that spirit is spirit. And everything doesn't have to be a spiritual connection overnight, but it do. That's when
life is spirit. Everything is spiritual, bro.
And so like the hour from like 3 a.m. to like 7 a.m. is when the spiritual osmosis. Like God, when I was working overnight and working sleep, he was giving me so many downloads. That's how I ended up out here. God was just dropping stuff on my. I'm like, It's the middle of the night. I'm working overnight. I'm sitting here talking.
But it was necessary. It's necessary.
And God is like, yeah, do this, do that. And I'm like, God, what? No, I need to make. He's like, yeah, get this. I'm like,
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you doubt my guy like that, man? You can do it. But you got to do it. You can do it. You can do anything. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You good. Do your thing. We'll chop it up in a minute. I'm gonna text. He gonna look. Let me see if I can pull a chick out of the hat. You might get a phone call or a text. I don't know. It might goddamn, but it might spin the block for who told you no. I'm just saying. Never know. We gonna throw it in the air. Yeah, we'll take. Look, I love you too. I'll talk to you in a minute. Post up on second with D.O.N.T. Now I don't show my face, let they paying the fee. 23 on my neck, but this shit ain't for joy. Just remind me of time when I couldn't afford it. I'm bored in that work cause I want me a Ford. I don't care about the clout cause that shit ain't important. Late nights in the stew cause I'm trying to be torn. Late nights in the stew with the gang. I'm trying to get up my chain. That shit right there is a shame. I'm just gonna stay in my lane. No clout. We back, y'all. That was a great conversation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got a lot of I feel like that was a spiritual in tone conversation, and that'd be dope. I like having those conversations because it just tapped my mind towards different things. Those are the type of conversation I be trying to have when it comes to like just because I'm on the road of building my spirituality even more than beyond where it is now. So when like JB was here yesterday and he's like that, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of the people that I'm around and like that. So it's like having those conversations just awakens me and makes me create differently beyond what I know when I'm talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? It just shines different lights on me. So I'm happy for that. But we back. I'm focused. I'm locked in. I hope those type of conversations, when I have those type of conversations, I hope they help y'all because that's the whole purpose of this. We want to bring energy that helps the greater collective get to where they need to go. You know what I'm saying? I can't pull the ranks by myself. You know I can. I'm strong enough, but you know what I'm saying? It's better to have other people that can talk and spread word. So that's the type of energy I'm trying to bring. We're gonna get more artists on here who going through the what's name, and y'all won't never see people on here who is not thinking beyond material. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring more people on here who are thinking beyond material because it's the be if you get the beyond the material, if you get beyond the material right, if you get the spirit right, if you get the soul right, if you get the thoughts right, if you get the mentality right, all the other stuff is easy. You know what I'm saying? Because when you don't get what you want, you're gonna be all right. When you get what you want, you're gonna be all right, and you're gonna know to thank God because you went through the times when you didn't get what you want, and that's it. You think it out with that. Everything else will be cool. You know what I'm saying? We're not in a space where things get to us anymore. We're not in a space where we're allowing these outside energies to fuck up what we got going on in our personal life. Because guess what? In our personal life, we striving towards greatness, and we striving towards being the best that we could be, and being the best. I'm gonna say for me, I'm striving towards putting the best spirit and the best energy I can put out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna attract all the things. And if you think like that, for me, thinking like that for me, I'm not gonna say if you think like that. I'm saying for me, because I'm solely speaking for me. But I'm speaking so that I may help those who need to hear it. For me, when I focus on that energy and I focus on bettering my spirit and I focus on healing my mind and I lock in with these different ideas and thoughts that help me when the time that it's basically me training for when the times get hard. It's basically me training. Like I could do this stuff right here with 3 people in here because my mind is not on. Oh, it's not. My mind is on both. Lock in. Keep your mind straight. Keep your spirit high because everything's gonna be in perfect alignment. everything is always in perfect alignment. God is always walking with me. He's sitting right here on this couch. Me and him got a direct streamline. You know what I'm saying? So when I walk in alignment with him and I do the things that come to my mind that he tell me to do, like with the stream, he told me just start. You know what I'm saying? Just get what you got and start. And now I'm here, 12 days in, and I'm enjoying it. I'm actually having fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? It be days that I don't even want to do it, but the fact that I'm enjoying it and I can get up when I don't want to do it and get on here, it's pushing me beyond. It's pushing me beyond what's necessary and what is pushing me beyond the thoughts and the mindset and the spirit and the love that I'm not pursuing, that I'm cultivating. I'm gonna say that because all this stuff that I'm talking about, I'm just cultivating it. I say the same thing a lot because I'm cultivating it. I'm sorry if y'all can hear me, but I'm saying this stuff because I'm cultivating my mindset. And I started when I was 23 and I'm 30 now. And it's like, I've cultivated this for 7 years and we still got a lifetime to go. You know what I'm saying? It's still a lifetime to go with this stuff. So I'm going to keep walking by faith and living through my soul and my spirit, and I'm going to allow the things in front of me to fall into place. If it don't go my way, it still went my way because it went the way it was supposed to go. And whatever way it's supposed to go is the way that God made it, because I'm always in divine alignment. You get what I'm saying? I don't think too many people are moving like that, and the people I do meet that's moving like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for the energy because the thing is, I'm learning how to deal with the ones that's not moving in that because they need that grace too. Because it's not their fault that they don't, you know what I'm saying? They just doing what they doing. They just living how they living. You know what I'm saying? They dealing with what they dealing with, and I have to show that love. My thing is, I wasn't showing that love and mercy to people like that. Like I was expecting people to be where I am, and that's not how this works. This doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? People are not in alignment with. Well, I would like to be around people that are aligned with it, but you know what I'm saying. That's why I stick to my faction, the people that you know what I'm saying, wife, kids, you know what I'm saying, the friends that I do have, you know what I'm saying. I stick in line with them, especially the ones that understand. Those that get it, get it. Those that don't, I just pray for them. You know what I'm saying? Bro, these last 2 days, I've been like, my mental's been going. It's been going. It's funny because the first couple episodes I was doing like locked in talking to this stuff, and then the last couple episodes I kind of been like just streaming in the sense of letting people watch what I got going on. They don't like to watch; they like to hear what's going on because the replays on the ones where I'm actually locked in talking to people, those are higher than the ones where I'm just letting people watch. They don't just watch; they don't even know me. They want to hear what I got to say, so I'm cool with that. I'm gonna give it to them, let them know what's going on. I'm gonna say it from my perspective, and those who get it, they get it, and that's fine with me. But I'm very grateful for the energy I've been moving. I'm very grateful for God for placing this on my heart and placing this on my mind because it's been helping me see and hear and feel and think. I'm able to. The best thing about this streaming journey, bro, so far, one of the best things is being able to see myself do it, right? And I used to be the kind that didn't like talk, or I was quiet, or I was shy from using my voice and using my thoughts. And now, like even in daily life, I'm starting to, you know what I'm saying, talk and have conversations, and it's forcing me to have these conversations and talk and chill and be. It's like basically clearing my throat chakra. Basically, that's what it feels like, and I love that for me, most definitely. I love that for y'all too because hopefully it inspires y'all to get beyond, go beyond the physical and become whatever you want to become. Become that I am. Become I am that I am. He said I am. God is everything, right? When you say I am, you can be whatever you want to be, put behind it. I am an artist. I am a father. I am a husband. I am a, you know what I'm saying? I am. You can put whatever you want behind it. You just got to define what your I am is going to be. You have to define that. Once you define that, they can't say nothing. They can't say nothing to you. They can't do nothing to you. They can't mess with you. They can't F with you. Nobody can do nothing to threaten your being, bro. They can't. As long as your spirit intact, you good. I wonder why. I wonder. That's weird. No, I'm aware. Uh-huh. Thanks, bro. Mm. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Who paying attention to things like that, boy? I'm gonna pay attention. I'm seeing it in real time. I'm seeing these things happen in real time, bro. I'm literally seeing these things happen in real time, and it's scary. I'm seeing this stuff happen in real time, bro. That's scary. That's really fucking scary, bro. That's really fucking scary. The stuff that my discernment is ridiculous. Ranking the top 10 prospects in there. My discernment is like ridiculous. It's like literally jumping off the fucking. It's jumping out of the like. It's all in my face. Literally, it's in my face. Literally, like I can't run from the things that I'm seeing right now. I can't hide the things that I'm seeing right now. I can't maneuver beyond the things that I'm seeing, the things that I'm hearing, the thing. It's like I have this certain attunement to everything that's going around me. I'm trying to decipher it. I don't think I got good at deciphering. I think I'm actually excellent at deciphering, but I feel like I don't want to. I don't want to decipher because I don't want to see what's behind it, what's behind the veil. And that's where God's gonna get me. If I don't, I have to tap in. I have to tune in. And I have to be. You know what I'm saying? I have to tune in. I have to. I have to literally because I don't want him to get me for not living up to his word or following his what he tell me. I don't want to be that person because you always learn the hard way when you don't listen to what he say. We already done punched an hour and 52 minutes in this thing. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Day 12 is almost up. I did 12 days straight. Locked in. I've been late some days. I was late today, but guess what? I still got in here and did it. It's the fact that I locked in and did it. You know what I'm saying? It's the repetition. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Get on here and talking. Repetition, repetition. I stopped posting about it, bro. I said I'm gonna just do the work. I'm just gonna do the work. I'm gonna actually get in here and grind it out and sit through it and enjoy it and live it up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of crying about how hard it is or crying about what it takes to do it, I'm really just gonna lock in with it and every day just stand on it. Stand on it every day. I'm in here every day. All three of y'all, I'm in here every day. I'm gonna do that 2 hours a day. God willing, every day. Because I feel like the things that I can bring to the gifts that I have to get to the world are going to help change us towards what we need, what's necessary. So I will be that beacon. I will be that lighthouse. I will stand in the rain and I will guide as many souls as I can towards a different way. And, and as many souls as I'm permitted to. Because if they say they say celebrities are guiding people towards hell. I've heard that. I'm like, well, if they doing that, then I'm gonna go the opposite way and I'm gonna guide people towards the right way. You don't need a church to do that. All you need is your word and God. That's it. He's speaking through me. He's vibing through me. He's going through me. I'm just a vessel. There we go. I've been looking for that word for like 3 days. I'm just a vessel. He's shining bright through me, and I hope I'm able to help people see the bright side of things, the light side of things, and stop living in the negative. I used to live in the negative myself. I still find myself there sometimes, but I'm working hard to not even operate in that energy, to operate in a higher vibrational energy, to not let people pull me down to that low vibrational state, but to vibe high and pull. If a person can't come up here with me, then I'm not gonna go down there with them in the low vibration. I'm gonna stay up in the high vibration and challenge them to come up here. And some people can't hate it. That's why a lot of people shy away from me because they don't want to. They prefer to be in that low energy and the negativity, and that's okay. Everybody has a decision. I'm not here to change anybody's decision. I'm not here to change anybody's path. I'm not here to walk anybody's path for them. I'm just here to challenge you to see life in a different perspective and give you a blueprint to see life in a different perspective. And if you're gonna vibe, you're gonna vibe. If you're not, that's really not my problem. As long as I say what I got to say and I give you the opportunity. As long as I give you the opportunity, I don't have nothing else to say. Facts. That's the type of vibe I'm on. That's the day I'm living. That's what I'm living day to day. That's the energy I'm bringing to the world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And if you dig it, you smell it. If you don't smell it, you ain't here. You just not here yet. And that's okay. 7 years strong, I've been building up my case. All I really ever had was faith. Believing in yourself. I wake up, do this every day. In a race against myself, guess I'm the turtle and the hare. A lesson I done learned. See, sometimes life just isn't fair. Can't let depression get to me. Sometimes it squeeze me like a bear hug. Oh my God. Let me get it to one time.
Wake up. Open your eyes. Use your brain. Use your magic.
Use your power.
Let's get it. 7 years strong, I've been building up my case. All I really ever had was faith. Believing in myself, I wake up, do this every day. In a race against myself, guess I'm the turtle and the hare. A lesson I done learned, see, sometimes life just isn't fair. I tried to give my heart to people, but I peeped that they didn't care. Let depression get to me, sometimes it squeezed me like a bear hug. Thankful for the pressure, cause it turned me to a diamond. Rose in the concrete, growing, take some time, steady growing like some fruit that be growing on a vine. Focus on your own paper, I'ma get the mine. It's so easy to be evil, but I choose to be divine. Trying to overcome my struggles, but I keep on falling down. With them tables, they be turning, why me turn it all around? Left the old in 24, I stood up and I fixed my crown. Like the Energizer Bunny, I just keep on going. For 7 years strong, I've been doing this shit. And all y'all ever showed me that y'all don't give a fuck. But it's cool, I believe in me. Believe in yourself, I just keep going, keep going, keep going. Persistence, consistency, discipline. Had to keep my distance cause you don't make me no good. Go ahead and spread the message, know that even Hollywood. If I could save them all, then I promise you I would. I know that they don't listen, so I do not waste my time. I'm dealing with emotions, everything don't need reaction. I don't listen to the talking, I'm just keeping out your actions. I ain't dealing with these niggas, I'm just sticking to my faction. If I'm black in America, let's go and make it happen. See, some of y'all be on that ignorant shit. We just trying to build up the community. We trying to change the world. We trying to change.
Hey man, we're officially an hour and 58 minutes in. I just want to say thank y'all for coming in here, and for all the people who watched it live, for all the people who gonna rewatch it. Like, I just really want to say I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, because this I can see where people would stop, but the fact that I can't even get the people that I do get is a blessing to me, because that means somebody care about what I'm saying, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? even though I care about what I'm saying, to know that other people hear me is a beautiful thing because I always felt unheard when I was younger. So I had to overcome that struggle as I got older and being okay with talking and letting go my thoughts without fear of judgment for what I'm saying. And that's something I'm still learning every day. So to have people come in here, even if it's just for 2 seconds, is like it works wonders for me and my psyche. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all on everything, and I promise you through this journey, I always got your back. You'll always be my, you know what I'm saying? I'll always be your biggest fan. My name is Nolly. This has been Beyond the Beat. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all.